Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Crypto News Weekly Roundup. We're buzzing as always. To my American friends and to our American listeners, we love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. As a resident Canadian, I don't get jealous with a lot of things in life, but I am jealous about how hard you guys go and take Thanksgiving. It is an incredible holiday, so happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Rachel, happy Thanksgiving to you. Great to be here with you today. And thanks for recording on Tea-Giving as well.
Of course, Matt, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I am excited to eat some pumpkin pie later and to talk about the crypto news of the week.
I love it. Let's get into it, folks. Okay. Price action, as always. We asked for some green. We got some green. Bitcoin's up 4% to about 91.4K. Ethereum's up 5% to just over 3,000 per ETH. XRP, second biggest gainer of the week, up 10% to $2.21. Solana at 142, up 7.5%. Biggest loser of the week, Hyperliquid, down 6.5% to 35.36 per hype. And the biggest gainer of the week is Bitcoin Cash. I've never used Bitcoin Cash. Actually, don't know anyone who's ever used Bitcoin Cash, but it has a $10.6 billion market cap. It's up 11.6%. It's at $535 per BCH. But we got some green on the board and we love to see it. Rachel, biggest piece of news this week, which was somewhat crypto related because us crypto folks live on X, but X revealed and shipped the new location feature, and Vitalik talked about it. Everyone is up in arms about it. Let's kick it off with the X location feature.
Yeah, Matt. So Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin has raised serious concerns about X's newly launched location feature, warning that sophisticated actors will easily circumvent the system while legitimate users face privacy risks. The feature, which displays the country or region where accounts are based, rolled out globally on November 22nd through the platform's About This Account section, and it is accessible by tapping the sign up date on user profiles. Buterin's critique centers on the feature's vulnerability to manipulation, predicting that within 6 months, foreign political troll accounts will successfully spoof their locations to appear as though they operate from the US or the United Kingdom. Crazy stuff.
That's wild. What a week for X. Okay, Grayscale. Zcash in the news again. I feel like it's been probably 2 months, Rachel. Every single week we're talking about Zcash, and boom, we have it. Grayscale Investments has moved to capitalize on one of the most explosive crypto rallies of the year, filing to convert its long-running Zcash trust into a U.S.-listed exchange-traded fund. The Wednesday submission to the SEC makes the firm's latest attempt to expand its ETF lineup into the fast-moving privacy coin sector at a time when Zcash has surged nearly over 1,000% over the past year. If approved, it would become the first U.S. ETF to offer regulated exposure to Zcash. We absolutely love to see that. Hopefully this happens. Speaking of crypto stocks, Cathie Wood at it again, swooping up 93 million in crypto stocks.
So the timing of these purchases challenges the narrative of panic in the market, suggesting a deeper conviction in crypto equity fundamentals. Cathie Wood's ARK's Invest pushed deeper into the crypto sector this week, adding another wave of purchases across several beaten down digital asset-linked stocks as the broader market continued to slide. The investment firm spent more than $93 million on Tuesday alone, extending a month-long pattern of buying into weakness as crypto equities struggled to recover from sharp November losses. This is really interesting news. So yeah, I can't wait to see what comes out of this.
Yeah, good for Cathie Wood and ARK Invest. Moving forward, Robinhood in the news again, and this was a huge one with a company that I've barely heard of. Robinhood Markets and Susquehanna Group have agreed to buy 90% of regulated exchange LedgerX from Miami International Holdings in a deal that pushes U.S. retail trading giant deeper into event-driven crypto markets as interest in prediction markets continues to accelerate. The partners plan to run LedgerX as an independent exchange through a new joint venture, with Robinhood being the controlling partner. Miami International Holdings will keep a 10% strategic stake, and the financial terms of the deal have yet to be disclosed, still undisclosed. This is like a clearinghouse, guys, aka a money printer. Robinhood making moves as always. Moving forward, Rachel, as the resident American, we got some policy stuff. Trump is eyeing Kevin Hassett for the new Fed chair, and he has many notable links to crypto. Gotta love to see this.
Yeah, this is exciting news. So Kevin Hassett has reportedly moved to the front of the pack in President Donald Trump's search for the next Federal Reserve chair, putting a longtime ally with deep crypto ties within reach of the job in global monetary policy. Bloomberg reported on Tuesday that the White House National Economic Council director now ranks as the leading candidate as Trump enters the final stretch of his Fed search. Trump's advisors and allies reportedly described Hassett as someone the president knows well, trusts on rate policy, and believes he would lean more quickly into cutting interest rates than the current chair, Jerome Powell.
Moving forward, going across the pond to Sweden, one of the largest fintechs in Sweden, I believe the largest fintech in Sweden, Klarna, the buy now, pay later company, is entering the stablecoin market, making one of its biggest strategic shifts since going public. The company said on Tuesday that it will launch a US dollar-backed stablecoin called Klarna USD. Pretty cool there. Positioning a move as a step forward to faster, cheaper global payments at a time when the stablecoin sector is absolutely blowing up in a good way under regulatory scrutiny. This is aimed to streamline cross-border transfers, reduce fees, and improve payment accessibility. We love to see that. Pump.fun in the news, Rachel. And like most Pump.fun news, it's shitty news again.
Yeah, Matt. So let's talk about it. Pump.fun's co-founder denied claims of a $436 million cash out, saying the USDC transfers routine treasury movements. On-chain data shows Pump.fun still holds over $855 million in stablecoins and $211 million in SOL. Analysts and community members remain divided. So basically, the co-founder is denying 436 million cash out claims. He's citing internal transfers. So pretty interesting news, and we will see how this plays out moving forward.
Yeah, I'll take the former on that, not the latter. That has scam and exit liquidity written all over it. Okay, so probably the worst piece of news this week. Good but bad. Crypto exchange Binance in the news again. Every time I talk about Binance, just like Pump.fun, it's usually no bueno. And this time they are being sued. Binance and its founder CZ are facing a new federal lawsuit over allegedly facilitating crypto transactions for Hamas, despite U.S. enforcement actions. The families and victims of the 2023 Hamas attack accused the exchange and recently pardoning of CZ to helping transfer over $1 billion to the accounts of terror groups. And I quote, this is from the lawyer, Binance not only knowingly provided financial services to Hamas, it also actively tried to shield its Hamas customers and their funds from scrutiny by U.S. regulators or law enforcement, a practice that continues to this day. This was from one of the plaintiffs noted in the complaint. Pretty wild stuff here. I mean, this is, par for the course for Binance, and we'll see what happens. Probably nothing, but we'll see what happens there. Rachel, Upbit, back in the news again. Not for good news this week either.
Yeah, Matt. So unfortunately, South Korea's biggest crypto exchange, Upbit, temporarily froze deposits and withdrawals on Thursday after detecting about $36 million in unauthorized outflows from a Solana network hot wallet. Upbit confirmed that the compromise was isolated to its hot wallet, highlighting that cold wallet reserves remained untouched. The exchange moved its remaining assets into cold storage and initiated on-chain freezing attempts. The incident put fresh scrutiny on Donamu, which had just announced a $10 billion acquisition deal with fintech giant Naver. It also revived memories of Upbit's 2019 security breach, when the exchange lost nearly $50 million in an attack orchestrated by the North Korean hacking group Lazarus. So not good news for Upbit. Sorry that this is happening.
And we're going to end the week with some positive news, folks, on one of the best holidays of the year. Rachel actually put this in our news sheet last year, and I still remember this. Some crypto donations have surged in 2025, transforming Thanksgiving philanthropy. Benjamin Posty, chief operating officer at the crypto donation platform called The Giving Block, told Crypto News that The Giving Block has nearly processed 100 million worth of crypto donations this year for thousands of nonprofits. He said this has been the biggest year yet, as we are approaching 300 million donations processed since our launch in 2018, a significant milestone for the crypto philanthropic movement. This is absolutely incredible. And even despite the downturn, Posty believes that all the recent all-time highs have sparked charitable giving efforts this year. We love to see that. What a great way to end the show. Rachel, happy Thanksgiving. To all my American friends and listeners, we love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving as well. Eat a lot of turkey, eat a lot of stuffing. I love stuffing. And you guys do the best stuff. You got the cobbler, you got the sweet potato mash, stuff that we don't do back above the border. And of course, enjoy the pumpkin pie as well. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hammer the like button and the subscribe button if you liked it. And as always, we'll see you next week. Love you guys.
Thanks, Matt. See you guys next week. Bye.
See you guys.